Both the defence and the midfield remain unchanged from the victory over Wolves. And Gabriel was amongst the headlines again in that one. 2 goals, a disallowed goal and hitting the woodwork. Junior Brown comes into the starting 11 alongside Noah Ajayi and Louis Bradbury, who has 6 goals to his name so far this season. And on the bench for United, the Nkoto brothers, McCormack Heath and Kai Rooney. Now, as for Derby County, they currently sit 12th in the Under-18 Premier League North standings with just 1 win in their last 5 matches and without a clean sheet in their last 10. Head coach Bradley Johnson names 4 changes from their defeat to Middlesbrough at the weekend. Into the team comes Thomas, Doyle, Myers and Clark to replace Taylor, Connerville, Mintus and Smith.
So, a couple of famous faces knocking around today. I have it on good authority that somewhere down below us on the right-hand side, Wayne Rooney is watching on. And I also have heard that Michael Carrick is watching the Under-18s as well. We are underway in the Under-18s Premier League North from Carrington as Manchester United take on Derby County for the 3rd time this season. Ball is immediately back to the goalkeeper, Jaluk. Into midfield it goes, where Green brings it down. This United side work tremendously hard through the game. They will try their very best to press high and strangle the life out of Derby. But it's a Derby side that really gave them a couple of problems to deal with at Old Trafford in the FA Youth Cup a little bit earlier this season. In fact, that was just last month, wasn't it, maybe? Time flies. Ball is into midfield and headed away by Daniel Armour. Challenge from Ajayi, who's played very well in the last couple of games for Manchester United.
Yeah, scored a really good goal at the weekend as well.
Chance here for Derby, pulled back well, but turned away by Halafu. Scored an excellent goal against Oxford United in the FA Youth Cup as well. It is a foul on Watson. Yeah, 4th goal in a 4-1 win in the FA Youth Cup for Ajayi, coming on as a second-half substitute.
Yeah, he's got great ability. He's quick anyway. That's one thing you can't hide. But certainly he knows where the goals are. That's the main thing. He can cut inside from that left-hand side on his right foot as well.
I think that's it, isn't it? He can go both ways, Noah Ajayi, and that always causes defenders a problem. You'll know, playing full-back, Arthur, if you've got a defender that can come inside or outside, it can be a little tricky.
Very tricky. You've got to be on your toes, and speed's a great thing. You've got to make sure you don't dive into tackles, and also getting some help from some good tackling midfield players help me out.
Always need a teammate. Can't be done on your own, that's for certain. Daniel Armour. Gabriel. Tricky customer. Great with the ball at his feet. Gets his head up, plays the pass. Albert Mills. Brown, back to Halafu. Junior Brown again. He has got pace to burn down the right-hand side, and he's using it here. Looks to get the corner in. Does win the corner. And Manchester United with the first set piece of the afternoon.
Yeah, he gets the ball out his feet, and once he's sprinting, the defenders have got a problem, as we just talked about. Gets to the dead ball line and trying to get crosses in.
The big lads are up from the back. We know that Albert Mills has got a towering header on him. Seen him score in recent weeks. Here comes the delivery into the area. Half dealt with by the goalkeeper Jaluk. Eventually turned away by Derby County, but United causing problems inside the penalty area. That will give them a bit of hope going through this first half.
Yeah, and swinging corner causing a problem for Jaluk, the keeper. Couldn't get a clear sort of punch on it.
Ajayi comes infield this time. Flicked out of the penalty area, but only to Brown. Comes back to Halafu. Yul Halafu takes up really interesting positions. You see him here, he's come central, the Manchester United fullback. Slides it into the penalty area for Gabriel too. One of the new style fullbacks that actually ends up playing central midfield, Arthur.
Yeah, he had a bit of space there as well. I thought he was maybe half thinking about turning with that and having a shot.
Watson. Calmly comes back to McAvoy. Mills. Finds Shah. Shah into Bradbury. Bradbury's effort is lifted over the bar.
A good piece of play. Centre back Mills coming forward with the ball, picking out Shah and then into Bradbury. Good feet from Shah. And Bradbury's got one thing on his mind. I'm going to get a shot away here. Wins a corner.
Luca Crolla, very impressed with himself there. Stands up and it's high fives all round for making that tackle. Had an excellent game at Old Trafford in the FA Youth Cup. Crolla alongside Cannaville, who doesn't feature today. Anthony Doyle has taken his place in the side. Cross is swung in, loose at the back post, chance maybe, turned home. And I think it might well be Louis Bradbury that's got the final touch. All the way through the penalty area, nodded back across the box, and a poacher's goal for Louis Bradbury to make it 1-0.
Yeah, it's fitting that he actually had the shot that won the corner. Just gets there before Armour, I think, and just to start, United wanted an early goal. Yeah, Bradbury winning the corner and actually gets a goal from that as well.
Yep, right place, right time for Louis Bradbury. Turns it home, and that makes his 5th under-18s goal of the season. 1-0 Manchester United lead early in this one, and that's a bit of a settler, isn't it? That will calm everything down. Manchester United will be able to use that as a platform to go forwards again. Intercepted, or half intercepted at least, by Brown. Job is completed by Jay McAvoy. Armour to McAvoy, being pressured here by Griffiths. Now Green closing down Armour. Back from Mills to the goalkeeper, Byrne Hughes. And Green sees the opportunity to press. Cameron Byrne Hughes, as I say, good with his feet, manages to get the ball away under pretty severe pressure. Can't be brought down by Ajayi.
Yeah, he's very comfortable with both feet, and yeah, like any modern keeper, he can spray it about and then starts to move us off from very deep.
Good clearing header from Watson. Pass from Crolla goes up in the air but can't be brought down by Brown. Intercepted by Jarius Shah. Shah fighting well for that, and he gets the pass away too. It's good midfield play from the Manchester United number 8. Halafu. Infield to Mills. Good ball out to Ajayi. Again, can go inside or outside. Inside on this occasion. Those tricky feet causing difficulties. McAvoy has a go from distance. Just doesn't quite make the connection that he wants with it. Pushes it wide.
The main thing is he gets that ball out his feet quickly there, winning the ball in midfield like he does all the time. Got a gap to go through there, didn't quite connect, but he done everything right.
Picked up by Shah. Seconds won by United. Brown has an opportunity to get round the outside. Little physical from Dantel Hodges, but changes his mind about putting 2 hands on the back of the Manchester United winger. Brown again. Armour. Finds Mills. Manchester United slip back into what we've seen in recent weeks, Arthur, which is dominating possession, making the opposition's life very difficult to get a toe on the ball.
You've just got to make them chase the ball, basically, because you get the benefit of that in the second half when tiredness creeps in.
Ajayi back down the line to Watson. Watson making his 13th appearance, has a couple of yellow cards to his name this season, just the 2 though from those 13 appearances as of today. Here he is again, Watson. Willing to get forward whenever he can. Ajayi using that pace, then finds Gabriel. Gabriel looks to turn on the edge of the area, but is crowded out of that. Scored a great goal at Old Trafford, Gabriel, against Derby in the FA Youth Cup. McAvoy. Back to Mills. Brown. Still going here. Junior Brown with the effort. Blocked inside the penalty area and turned away. Anthony Doyle just getting something on that to turn it behind for the corner.
I don't think Doyle knew that much about it, but certainly diverted the danger out for a corner. But Brown can go wide or inside. It opens the goals up a little bit. Wins another corner on that far side.
Another right wing corner for United. Whipped in low this time. Turned away. Again, just maybe not the connection that was wanted, as that was whipped into the area by Watson.
Yeah, just got to get the ball high enough to beat that first post and get it past the defender that's usually there defending.
Gabriel to Armour. Out to the left and Noah Ajayi. Steps over, goes outside this time, brings it in. What an effort that is. First time snapshot from Watson. He got himself into the penalty area. Keeper gets down smartly to keep it out.
Great attempt here as the ball comes to him, hits that first time. Not a lot of the goals to aim at, but he's certainly on target.
Alafu misses out on this occasion and stretching forward in midfield, reeled in by Myers. Out it goes now to Corrie. Sean Corrie up against Watson, back and defending in his own penalty area this time, rather than taking on snapshots in the opposition's box. Dinked in, edge of the box, and a wild effort from Casey Myers. Almost hits the corner flag.
Yeah, just slice right across that, not a problem at all. Wins sort of into the wind a little bit. It's like a miss-hit golf shot.
Looks like every single one of my golf shots, Arthur. Steve Holland, Jonathan Woodgate and Michael Carrick watching on from the edge of the pitch. They have been invested, haven't they, in how the under-18s are getting on this season. Made the trip down to Oxford United to watch them at the Kassam Stadium.
Yeah,
watch
it's great.
it. Sorry.
Sorry, I was going to say it's great for the young lads to see the interest that's shown by the management.
Alafu looks to get that cross in, but it's turned behind. Sorry, Arthur.
Just gives them a little more spring in their step, really, you would think. Not that they need that anyway, but certainly it's great to see the involvement of the senior staff watching everything.
Darren Fletcher said in his post-match that he hadn't told his side that Michael Carrick was in the stands at the Kassam Stadium. Didn't want to put the added pressure on them, unless they glanced up at the halfway point and it maybe gave them an injection of energy. Whipped in, bit of wrestling inside the penalty area, and Noah Ajayi has been penalised for the jostling. Nowhere near as bad as the jostling that we saw on Monday evening, by the way.
Yeah, it took the words out of my mouth. That was horrific, really. But keeper stood up to it.
Excellent, wasn't he, Senna Lommans? Monday night for Manchester United. In fact, everybody put a real shift in. Really difficult place to go. They fight for every inch, Everton, in a game of football. So to come away with the 3 points, huge for Michael Carrick's side. Great finish too from Benjamin Šeško.
That's the main thing. You just get over there, try to quieten the crowd down, and then hopefully get a result and get back down the motorway with 3 points.
Yeah. Ajayi not giving up on that, has forced the error, and as it came back into Jallock and Bradbury was lurking, forced to just drive it out of play. Mills just opens his body out, make sure he's got the options to get the pass away to Burn Hughes. Two centre-backs split wide to give Burn Hughes the option. And now Gabriel. Clumsily bundled to the ground.
Yeah, his first touch, his control of the ball, gets himself away from the two white shirts that were thinking about tackling him. Once he gets the ball out his feet and gets turned, the opposition have got a problem.
I was just about to say exactly the same thing, Arthur. He, once you allow him to get a head of steam up, it becomes very difficult to get a hold of. He's taken up a good space there as well, Gabriel. Good pass too to the edge of the box. Finds Brown. Brown driving into the penalty area. Wants the corner, but isn't going to get it.
I just overran that a little bit, just taking the ball out of play, but doing the right thing though. Drive to the dead ball line all the time. The defender has got a problem, because once you start putting crosses in from there, that's exactly what the strikers want.
Sunshine doing its best to peek around the clouds at Carrington Training Centre. Feels a couple of degrees warmer this week, doesn't it? And it's a good sign that spring is on the way.
Yeah, I'm nodding in agreement with you there, but you just know what sort of previous years have done. You can still get some bad weather later on, but hopefully we might be around the corner now.
Here's a really depressing fact for you. The bank holiday that you're most likely to get snow on is Easter Monday. So it's yeah, maybe I've gone a bit too soon.
At least it's pleasant enough anyway for the lads playing football, and not too windy as well.
Just looking forward to potentially getting to a game of football in my shirt sleeves before the end of the season. That would be marvellous. Derby playing out from the edge of the penalty area, but look at the red shirts still inside the Derby County half. Just makes finding the next pass a little bit difficult.
It invites them to hit a long ball, and usually you're giving the ball away if you hit it too long.
Luca Krolla. United just squeeze, started by Bradbury. Derby have turned themselves back into trouble though. Yeah, United just making life really difficult. Look at that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players inside the final third at the moment, just trying to prevent that easy pass out of the back from Derby County. They do manage it here, the Rams. It's a good ball to get them out. Down the right-hand side for Sean Corrie. Corrie into the penalty area, takes on Watson, gets to the byline. I think it's gone out of play though. Yeah, goal kick. Can always tell, can't you? 2 or 3 of the Manchester United defenders turning around and claiming for it, Arthur.
Yeah, you can, even the view we've got, is you could see that I'd just gone over the dead ball line. Thankfully the linesman was right up with the play.
Good patient football actually from Derby, isn't it, to get themselves out of that high pressing situation from Manchester United. Out ball to Corrie, very, very well found. Jallock. pressure again coming from United. Right to the challenge well. It's another good ball forward. Decent starting position from Cameron Byrne-Hughes. Offside flag has gone up, but I'm not sure Byrne-Hughes knew that was coming, Arthur.
No, he wouldn't know that, and he had to be committed there because it looked as if the Derby player might have just got a toe to that. But he's quick off his line because he's way out his box. Like that all the time, and he's like, well, he is like the typical sweeper keeper, isn't he? Used to the ball's good.
Exactly that. Quick across the turf as well to be able to close that gap as fast as he did. Armour to Watson. Calmly infield to McAvoy. Comes back to Byrne-Hughes. It is a real feature of this Darren Fletcher under-18 side is the fact that everybody wants to be on the ball. Not just the fact that they're comfortable with it. They're more than happy to take it in tight situations and find a way to turn defence into attack. Armour to Ajayi. Just gets squeezed, but gets the pass away to Armour. It's a clever thought to get that forward, but Junior Brown was always going to be second favourite to get there.
Yeah, just right idea, but it's just downwind with, you can see the corner flag with the wind at the back, it just carried through to their goalkeeper.
Never a still day at the Carrington Training Centre. If you've ever been down there, out on these pitches, it's always a little breezy in some way, shape or form. Sometimes it's blowing an absolute hoolie.
Good pressure again there by McAvoy, does that ever so well in the middle of the park.
Covers so much ground as well, McAvoy. Getting back into a decent position here to make another challenge. It's really good from Jay McAvoy. Derby with it. Another good challenge goes in. This time it's Jarius Shah. Brown back to Halafu. Good body shape from Shah. Pass though just a little short for Gabriel. Corrie. Comes back to Doyle. Turn from Thomas as he takes on Ajayi. Rides a couple of tackles too. And the pass to the edge of the box is given away to Gabriel. Good work though from Donnell Thomas to get himself in that position in the first place, Arthur.
Yeah, fullback trying to get involved and again striving to get to the ball line for his side.
Gabriel engaging in midfield. Crawler tries to go through the lines, but Gill can't reel it in. Armour. Walking pace for the Manchester United skipper. Shah's just a little late to that one. Saw that coming almost in slow motion. Down goes Hodges, free kick.
Yeah, just a little bit too clumsily there really. He's going nowhere with the ball, he's facing the touchline. As long as you just don't sell yourself, he's not going to go anywhere with the ball.
A little bit of an overcommitment. Offside flag has gone up again. McAvoy playing in his 16th under-18s game this season. Season is absolutely flashing past. Armour. Mills squares it up to his central defensive partner and captain. Dan Armour goes long down the left for Ajayi. Again, maybe just a little wind assisted as it was going downfield.
Yeah, it's just as soon as you lift that ball, it's too high, it's just going to drift in the wind there.
One back by Gabriel, stolen off him by Derby County. And now the Rams coming forward with Griffiths. Quick over the turf, Griffiths, to get himself in this position. Pulled back brilliantly, shot comes in. Dragged wide by Israel Green.
Yeah, Mills there actually, I think, had putting a tackle in, and if had it been on target, he'd have blocked that.
I think he may have blocked it by the looks of things. Lining up for the corner. Yeah.
Might have just came off him there, yeah.
No, goal kick was given. Derby stayed high. United have played round them. Jay McAvoy dives in, makes the challenge. Well, my initial thought was that he'd won the ball, but it was strong.
Just a manner in which his foot sort of followed through a little bit right in front of the ref, and all the players complaining actually didn't do him any favours.
He does, he wins the ball. It's just he's gone in a little bit out of control, hasn't he? And that's what the referee will be looking at here is was he in control of the challenge? And despite the fact that he's won the ball, the referee has decided to book Jay McAvoy. Right decision, Arthur?
I think it's a manner in which he actually followed through with his feet there, just and very close to the ref, but it didn't help with it. You get 4 or 5 players sort of in the referee's ear right away.
Yeah, I agree.
A bit unfortunate, but I'm sure he's dealt with taking yellow cards early in matches before.
Yeah, I've got to say, the timing of the tackle to win the ball's really good. And you don't want to sanitise the game too much, do you? But the referee deciding that that one was a little on the unsafe side. So, booked him for his 5th yellow card of the season. Fire goalwards off the line. Going to be turned home, and it's an equaliser. Well, Manchester United dealing with the initial shot, managed to take it off the line as well as it came back into the penalty area. But it was Derby that reacted fastest in the box, and the equaliser comes up after 27 minutes. Manchester United 1, Derby County 1.
Yeah, Burnhughes almost got there before Green. Once he comes out, then the cross comes back in so quickly. He's got to retreat now. Now he's got to get back into his goal line. Good clearance to get it off the line from Mills, I think it was.
And then Sean Corrie with the equalising goal for Derby. So, not all going to go Manchester United's way. And despite their dominant performance over nearly half an hour, find themselves pegged back to 1-1.
Yeah, they've had all the play for the first half hour of this game. Good possession. It's just the first time Derby have actually been up the field, really, their second time.
Back to the goalkeeper, Jaluk. That's good football. Under a little bit of pressure. One touch passing from Manchester United, and it comes to McAvoy. Dan Armour. Watson. Halafu in that central midfield role, the right back. Out to Brown. Positive again from Brown as he looks for Shah. Shah's going to keep the pressure on Crawler. Crawler backheels it out of play. He was trying to backheel it against Shah, wasn't he? But didn't quite come off for him.
Yeah, it looked like that. He knew he was getting closed down. He was trying to win his side of throwing.
Lafu, McAvoy, Mills. Now Armour. Surveys what's in front of him. Halafu. Good work from Green to close down Armour. Just forcing Manchester United backwards ever so slightly. Halafu not going to get the free kick there. McAvoy comes in and makes the challenge. Gabriel. And forward, this one for Brown to chase. Goalkeeper quickly off his line.
Yeah, that goal's given him a little bit of spring in the step, Derby. They think they're back in the game now.
Goals do change games, don't they? I know it's a cliche, but it's one for a reason. That's well brought down, isn't it, by Halafu. Finds Gabriel. Gabriel has a go. First real sighter for Gabriel in this game. Just gets underneath it.
Yeah, just a little bit off balance as he's trying to wrap his right foot round that one. He had a quick look there, his head up, just seeing where the keeper was.
Half an hour for him to get his first shot in. Can almost guarantee the next one will be closer. It's well blocked by Mills, knocked away. Yeah, McAvoy bundled over, unceremoniously dumped to the ground. Referee gives the free kick. Clever from Jay McAvoy. Down by Ajayi, lifted forward to Watson. Well defended by Doyle. Excellent work from Ajayi. Really good, tenacious, and he wins it back. Gets a great cross in too, but just too close to Jaluk.
Yeah, they don't make it easy for Derby to come out with the ball. He's done ever so well to win that. Just try to put Bradbury out in the centre of the goal, but keeper was up to that one.
Just a smidgen too close to him, wasn't it? Good height, good pace, just not quite got the direction. Hodges with the throw-in. Armour with the header. Bradbury tries to bring that down from out of the sky, but beaten to it by Myers. United keep pressing, keep pushing, keep trying to force the error. Crawler nearly caught out by Gabriel. Bradbury nearly reads that back to Jaluk as well.
He's always alert for passes back to the goalkeeper like that.
Well, they work incredibly hard. Darren Fletcher's under 18s. You can see that hard work paying off, can't you? Turn the ball over again.
Yeah, if you don't allow defenders to settle on the ball, it panics people into misplaced passes, and that's exactly what happened there again.
Jai's in good space again down this left-hand side. That's a solid challenge from Darnell Thomas. Griffiths. And that's going to be Brown to win it back for United. Halafu with a good first touch, and that's what allows him to scamper into midfield. Shah. Brown. Back to Jaria Shah. Mills comes across to Daniel Armour.
Yeah, good ball out to Brown there to see if he can get past his full-back again.
Going to come inside this time, Brown. McAvoy back to his feet sharply. Just doesn't quite check his shoulder, does he? Gets the shout of man on, but at that point it's a little bit too late. Gabriel has another go, and that one was closer. Not by a lot, but it was.
Yeah, more central this time and wind assisted as well. Like you say, a little bit closer than the last effort, but the Derby County defence just backing off him.
Don't want to give him that much space in those areas, really. Is that a play? Well, 35 minutes play, 1-1. Derby taking advantage of a free kick situation. Open play-wise, Manchester United have been dominant, really. That's been given Derby's way. You can see Jacob Watson's confusion with that.
Yeah, the linesman's 10 yards away there. Don't know whether they saw that. Just came off Watson with the last touch. Must have thought that.
Good balance from Sharp. Yeah, the referee is going to give the free kick there. And again, I think it's probably the nature of the challenge more than the challenge itself.
Yeah, with Junior Brown just waiting on the ball to come across him there, and I think the Derby defender thought he's going to win that. I'm just going to slide in and just nick this away from him.
The referee believes that Hodges has caught him. So, free kick for Manchester United. It's quite a similar area to the one that Derby scored from. From a similar kind of free kick. Gabriel. Not cleared properly, Sharp. In by Watson. Bradbury fighting for it, but just can't get the pass away. And maybe the break is on for the Rams here. Green runs into Halafu, and that is really good work from your Halafu to get his body in the way and to come away with the ball.
Just going to say that he got his body in there to protect the ball and gives the Derby County player no chance of winning that unless he gives a free kick away. Very good defending.
Deepest player as well, wasn't he? Your Halafu. Just trying to hold it up long enough for the reinforcements to arrive. The big lads did get back in the end. Two centre halves are rangy for Manchester United. That is a contact that started outside the penalty area, so if the referee was minded to give anything, and he isn't, it would only have been a free kick.
Yeah, Griffiths done it again. They're winning the ball in midfield and sprinting really to try to cause Armour a problem, but he's upped it in the end, Armour. Although there's a shout going up again, that's what the opposition do.
I think both of them have got arms tangled up with each other, haven't they? I don't think you can call that one way or the other if you're the referee. Ajayi to the byline, looks to pull that back, and it's going to be a corner. Well, he's been tricky again down this left-hand side so far in this game, Noah Ajayi. Once again, using that pace to cause some problems.
Yeah, both tangling up with their arms, sort of 10 yards from the 18-yard box.
Fistfuls of shirt both ways. Gabriel wings in the cross. He's had a go for goal there, and Crawler has headed it off the line. Clever from Halafu. Gabriel. Gets away from the first challenge, gets a right-footed shot in. Sherlock managed to see that all the way through. Gets down almost in stages to make the save.
Yeah, had to make sure he held on to that because Bradbury was sniffing about for anything coming back off the keeper.
Free kick taken quickly by Derby, intercepted by Armour. Shah goes back to Halafu. By Ashar. Keeps the game moving, and it comes through to Ajayi. Ajayi, oh, that is a penalty, yeah. Referee has got absolutely no choice there. Defender dives in, real tangle of legs. Ajayi goes down and the referee points to the spot. Penalty, Manchester United.
Yeah, that's the problem because you can go right or left, either way. Just teasing him with the ball there. Unfortunately for Derby, the referee had no option there. Quick to give it, right up with the plate.
It was Darnell Thomas that made the challenge, and he just gets his legs tangled up. Hard to argue with the decision made by the official. Gabriel places the ball on the spot. Lines one up for his 15th under-18s goal of the season. Can he beat Jaluk from 12 yards? 5 minutes before the break. And it's Gabriel against Derby County's Jaluk. Referee blows his whistle. And he's rattled that off the underside of the crossbar, and Gabriel scores again. Manchester United lead Derby County by 2-1, and that penalty, Arthur, is unstoppable.
Yeah, not many keepers would save that, even if they got their hand to that. I think it's still going to go in because there's that much power on it. That's what it's all about, just having confidence to do that.
Confidence to go high from a penalty as well. Certainly more bottle than I've got, because I'd be worried about it going over the bar. Not Gabriel. Goes high, buries it, gives United a 2-1 lead.
Yeah, got one at the weekend as well from the spot. Very comfortable. I think he went the other side against Wolverhampton, but certainly a lot of power in that downwind. Just smash it past the keeper and put your team ahead.
Yep, hit it hard enough. Keepers are always going to struggle if it's on target. Certainly from that kind of range. One back by Gabriel. Ajayi crowded out of it. 3 Derby players, weren't there, around him at that point. Brown, little nudge in the back, and then another one. Referee's going to allow play to continue.
Yeah, he's done well to win that ball. It was bouncing around, couldn't get it quite under control. Managed to get it back to Mills in the end.
Gabriel tries a flick round the corner. Had a play. Throw-in is given straight back to him. It's a little loose from Derby. Bradbury. To get it across to Gabriel. It's picked up by Doyle. Darren Fletcher, I think, will be relatively pleased with the way that his side have conducted themselves in this first half. Maybe another chance coming here. And then he would be delighted with the opening 45 minutes if this ended up in the back of the net. Clipped in again towards the back post. Too much on that. Sails through the penalty area. Certainly don't think he'll be disappointed. Derby have made a game of it, Arthur.
They have. They've stayed in the game, obviously. You spoke about that before. Goals changes matches and gives them some confidence. And they had a spell for 5 or 10 minutes after the goal where you thought, right, they're coming back into it. But United have won the ball back often against them in their own half and keeping them under more pressure all the time.
Good stretching interception from Crawler. And then Gabriel just gives centre back a little nudge. Referee spots it, gives the free kick. Again, look how many players Manchester United have left high here. Just makes life so difficult to get out if you're Derby in this situation. Everywhere you look, there is a red shirt marking. Given away by Crawler. One back by Derby. This is Doyle. It's a good positive first touch from Thomas. Griffiths comes back down the line to Doyle. just keep running into red shirts, don't they? Good tackle from Doyle. Watson back to Armour. 30 seconds of the first half left to go. Picked up by Gabriel. Choppers back to Ajayi. Ajayi's right foot effort. Oh, it's a rocket from Noah Ajayi. Smashed home. Pick that one out. Absolutely brilliant from the winger to make it 3-1.
Yeah, fantastic crossfield pass there from Mills to start that off. Great control from Gabriel. Gets it down, immediately passes it to Ajayi. What a strike from outside the box.
Well, keeper's got absolutely no chance there. Rifled into the back of the net by Noah Ajayi. Just gets it out from underneath his feet. Bang!
Yeah, he's only got one thing on his mind. He knew where he was, central. He's not out wide. He moved further in field. Gabriel, great control. Yeah, as you say, no keeper would have saved that.
It's so well hit. Limited backlift too. Generates loads of power. Flies into the back of the net to give United a 3-1 lead. Really positive stuff. Just do not stop this Manchester United side. Derby thought they got themselves back in the game after Louis Bradbury had opened the scoring in this one. Just poked home from close range. Equaliser came from Corrie. Eventually bouncing in the penalty area and he poked home. Then Gabriel from the penalty spot for his 15th of the season, rattling it off the underside of the crossbar, and then picked that one out from Noah Ajayi, rifling home from the edge of the penalty area. And at the break, Manchester United lead Derby County by 3-1. So Louis Bradbury will get us underway in the second half, and Manchester United leading Derby County by 3-1 at the interval. And they get us started in the second half. Brought down by Ajayi on the far side. And it's Blake that's come on. And Blake has replaced Myers. So Casey Myers has left the field to be replaced by the number 15, Zane Blake. Ajayi being pulled. Referee giving the free kick. Think that Clark has just gone in the book as well, which I didn't spot, but reliably informed. So another yellow card out of the pocket of the referee. Looking for that foul on Ajayi, who was cutting in from the left-hand side. Chance maybe coming here for United. Well turned away, but only had as far as McAvoy. McAvoy. Looking for that ball down the right-hand side for Brown. Can't complete that. It's out of play.
Yeah, right idea from McAvoy. Try to spray that out to Brown, just a little bit too much on that for him to keep it in play.
Mills. Yeah, confirmation of that yellow card for Clark. Derby County's winger goes in the notebook for the tackle on Noah Ajayi. Lifted away by Doyle. McAvoy. Halafu. Mills looking for an option in midfield. Sprays a pass out to Watson. Jai rolls this into the path of Gabriel. Quick feet again from Gabriel. Watson. Caesar seemed to run through. McAvoy. It's a good pass out to Brown. Chance here. Jariah Shah just gets underneath it. It's over the top, but it's really good football again from Manchester United.
Yeah, spread it out to Brown, and when he cuts that back to Shah, he's past the first post, a difficult one to get in, but he's went for a little bit of height there, just lifted it over the crossbar.
Shah got himself into a really good position, but just unable to get his knee over the ball. Jai. Intercepted by Shah. Just a little short for Junior Brown. Picked up by Gill. Again, Manchester United just trying to choke the progress of the Rams. They do that very effectively. That is a really strong challenge. Referee doesn't want to give any free kick there, thinks it's a 50-50 where Shah's come off worse. Griffiths lays this off. Halafu and Brown there, knocked out of play. Meanwhile, Shah is still down here, and Albert Mills just points his attention to the midfielder, who's just struggling a little bit. It was a really strong challenge that went in. Gabriel fighting for it, wins the initial one, but then it gets knocked away, and this one here is where the problem is.
Yes, when you see it all slowed down, it looks bad, but you'd think that the linesman and the ref would have noted that he was already down, and you've got to stop the play when the ball went out of play. Let's give him some treatment.
He's back on his feet, Shah, and that's good news because, yeah, in slow motion, that tackle is not friendly, is it?
Well, when you lift your foot off the ground, you create yourself a problem. If you slide in, you've got to do it, sort of curl your foot round rather than studs up.
Not sure that's any better a challenge than the one that we saw McAvoy put in the first half that he got booked for. And I think I've been polite there. It's not a friendly challenge at all. Crawler. Derby working it forward with Doyle. Hodges. Jai making a nuisance of himself. Noah Jai out of position, but track that all the way across.
Yeah, if you can force them back, you've done as well as putting the tackle in.
And he's tracked the run as well. That's really good from Noah Ajayi. Keeps track of Darnell Thomas and puts the sliding challenge in.
Yeah. He's done that from the right hand side of the pitch back to the left and back to the left back area. As I said before, it's good for your midfield players and your defenders to see your so-called forward players doing things like that. It sort of it helps you out all day long, basically. He'd rather be up there shooting, scoring goals like he did right on half-time.
Deep corner. Too deep in the end. It's a team game, isn't it? You need that from your forward players to come back and help you out on occasion. I'm sure it will be appreciated by Manchester United's defensive unit. Burn Hughes, sun in his eyes, but rolls that out to Armour. Bright sunshine at the Carrington Training Centre. Green chasing shadows at the moment. Maybe not so much there. It's a good touch from Burn Hughes to get himself away, and then he just pulls at the shirt of the Manchester United goalkeeper, gives away the free kick.
Yeah, the striker Green there just manhandled him, really just slow him down. Linesman flagged up right away and spotted it.
I mean, it's a brilliant touch from Burn Hughes to get away from him in the first place. Enjoyable. Gabriel loses out. Derby in the penalty area. Mills with the header clear. Shah. Jariah Shah goes back to Yul Halafu. McAvoy. McAvoy checks his shoulder as he receives that, turns on it. Good technical football from Jay McAvoy. Ajayi to Watson. Watson rides the challenge. Gets a good cross in too. Chance here maybe at the back post, but doesn't quite fall for Shah. Halafu. Brown. Shah. Gabriel punches the pass to McAvoy. McAvoy's right-footed effort nearly squeezes through the goalkeeper. Takes two bites at it before he manages to get hold of it.
Yeah, it's on target again, skipping in front of the keeper there, and he had to be alert again because Bradbury was like zoning in just in case there was any droppage.
Shah. Ajayi. Escapes three Derby players with that turn. Gabriel, lovely touch, edge of the penalty area, gets away from his markers, gets the shot in, just wide.
Well, it wasn't wide by much, was it? Keeper looked as if he wasn't interested, but that was a lot closer than the ones in the first half.
It's really good feet from Gabriel. United have won a throw in. Mills to Armour. Really well done from Manchester United at the start of this second half. They've had a couple of opportunities. Managed to avoid too much pressure coming back the other way. Green is a problem pressing for United. He has got close on a couple of occasions to Burn Hughes, but no harm, no foul so far.
Yeah, midfield player number 10, Griffiths, has been a little bit of a help to him as well. The two of them have tried to keep United at bay as they're building up from the back.
Just pushing high up the field. If you can hurry up the team playing out from the back, you can force them into making mistakes, but Manchester United quite resistant to that press. It's good work down the right-hand side from Derby. Even better work from Noah Ajayi, isn't it? Back in defending again. And a standout game, Arthur.
Yeah, right on the dead ball line again, almost try to stop that cross coming in. Now he can go the other way.
It's a good pass from Armour to get it forward to him. Goes back to Dan Armour. Halafu. McAvoy. Clever pass that out to Brown in space. Look how much room he's got to get up to the edge of the penalty area. Halafu. McAvoy. Watson. Onto Gabriel. Steps away again. It's good footwork again. Oh, Gabriel's still going. It's only just wide again. That's really incredible footwork in the penalty area from Gabriel. Just can't get the shot on target.
Yeah, dancing with the ball there. 2 or 3 of them surrounded. It looks as if one of them's going to get a sort of tackle in. And when he eventually gets through, it's not that far wide at all to trouble Jaluk.
He's going to be a little disappointed. Meanwhile, Nkoto comes on for Shah. And I wonder whether that ankle just bothering him slightly. Don't want to take any chances, so Shah makes way. And Koto on to replace him. Another player down on halfway here. Ball's been put out of play. Just caught him in the small of the back, maybe McAvoy. Oh, knee.
Yeah, painful one. If it is a small of the back.
Yeah, he is just stretching that out. They're not fun, are they? Catch a knee to the small of the back or into the glute. That can be very, very sore. Take a look here at what happened. Yeah, he just gets bumped. Yeah. Looks innocuous, doesn't it? But they can hurt Arthur.
Oh, they can. And he's usually, if he's got to get treatment, it must be a problem.
Yeah, he's a tough cookie. There is almost a like-for-like replacement on the bench if Manchester United feel that he shouldn't continue in Rafe McCormack. Both of them have shared that role this season and both of them have done it very well. Colin Little and Darren Fletcher still deep in conversation in the technical area. Throw it is given back to United. Show of sportsmanship from the Rams. Ben Hughes gives this away on the edge of the penalty area. Shot comes in from Corrie. Just comes off the outside of the boot. Wide of the post.
Yeah, good control by the striker Corrie, who scored the first goal. Just sat up front with a volley that. Ben Hughes, I think, was back into his goal then. Would have probably saved that had it been on target.
Another deflection in the penalty area. Offside flag goes up against Blake. Be quite glad to see that offside flag because he hasn't made the connection he would have wanted with the shot that he took on.
Yeah, just scuffed it a little bit. Well,
in the opening fixture of the season between these two, wasn't quite the first fixture of the season. The first time they played each other would be more accurate. 4-0 win for Manchester United at Derby's training ground. Gabriel picked up a hat-trick on that day. It's going to be given as handball against McAvoy. Taken quickly, but Halafu is alive and aware to the situation. Koto to Halafu. Armour. Gabriel brings that out of the sky. Looks to turn. It's well blocked by Derby knocked out of play in the end. Combination of Thomas and Corrie down that side. Been bright again, haven't they, United, at the start of the second half?
Yeah, they've went back into the same stride as they finished the first half. Derby, who came out in the second half, delayed again, probably will try to sort a few things out. But they've certainly not been sort of overrun like they did in the first 20 minutes of the game. United controlled the match.
And a ball from Brown. Helped out by Halafu. Brown. Down the line to Mills. Infield to McAvoy. McAvoy never stops checking the geography of where he is, what's on each shoulder. Gabriel feigns the cross. Gets the pass away to Mills. Gabriel. Footwork again, gets it back to Brown. Got Halafu with him. United being really patient in the build-up here. Armour. Ajayi. Good footwork from Noah Ajayi as well. Going to get to the byline here. Looks to stand it up into the box. Safely into the hands of Cristiano Jaluk.
Yeah, Jaluk just got there before. Bradbury lurking again for any droppage by the keeper.
Koto to Gabriel. Gabriel tackled. Knocked to the ground. Clark. Jay just gets a little nudge in the back there. Wants the free kick from the referee. He's not going to be given. Halafu steps in and makes the challenge. Clark toes that to Green. Green, it's a lovely slide rule pass, but it's well read by Armour.
Yeah, good challenge. Slid in, won it cleanly. Gets the ball back to his compatriot Mills.
Gabriel from Halafu. Falls for Bradbury in the area. Bradbury gets his second of the game. And as it falls for him, just shifts it from foot to foot. Smashes the right footer. Goalwards, goalkeeper can't get to it, or can't get enough to it. And Louis Bradbury makes it Manchester United 4, Derby County 1.
That's the thing about strikers. You might not be involved for a few minutes and you might not see a lot of the ball, but when it comes, you're alert, and certainly he's alert. Gets the break of the ball there, just gets one out his feet, opens the goals up, drives it past Jack. Gabriel doing the work again, getting to the edge of the 18-yard box, but Bradbury doesn't need to tell him where he is. He's got all the goals set up in front of him. The power of the shot just beats the keeper.
Yeah, goalkeeper definitely gets something to it, but it's bending away from him. Enough power to carry it into the back of the net. Derby have made another change here, so off goes Darnell Thomas, the right back. Been replaced by Asher Taylor, who started the last game. Maybe a chance here for Derby as Burn Hughes comes out. Burn Hughes claiming that he got the ball. The referee thinking otherwise and has given the penalty to Derby. Yeah. Burn Hughes is absolutely apoplectic. He's now trying to get the linesman, the assistant referee, to corroborate his story.
And he got a touch of the ball as well with his right hand.
You can see where the ball's gone, Ref.
Does he get the man before he gets the ball? That's the question. I need to have another look to make absolutely certain. I just wonder whether he has caught Blake before he gets his right hand to the ball. And I understand that he slid out and he's definitely pushed the ball away. I I can understand why he's frustrated by that, but we are talking really fine margins here. The referee believes that he's made contact with Blake first. What did you think, Arthur?
I think when the keeper's coming flying out, the ref's already got it in his head that there's going to be a collision here. I think everybody's thinking that. But when you come flying out, I thought he got a bit of the ball there, but when there's a collision, it ends up looking worse than what it actually is.
Oh, he saved the penalty. What a stop that is from Cameron Byrne-Hughes, and maybe a little bit of karma there. Not definitely a penalty. It's definitely a penalty save. Brilliant stop.
Well, if there's any questions need asking, he's redeemed himself there. Diving to his left-hand side and not only stopping it, holding the ball to get as well.
Excellent. Changes coming for Manchester United. Off goes Louis Bradbury. Pair of goals for him today. Has been replaced by Kai Rooney. Second change sees Nkoto onto the field to replace Brown. Excellent penalty save. Well, this game's had a little bit of everything, hasn't it?
Yeah, and hopefully there still might be more chances in the last sort of 25 minutes.
It's one back by Nkoto. Referee is going to give the free kick there for Manchester United. And a yellow card dished out to Hodges for pulling the shirt of Nkoto. There it is. And it's the right decision from the referee.
Yeah, 2 tugs at it. Just in front of the lineman as well on that side.
Confirmation of that yellow card for Danto Hodges on your screen now. And an opportunity to get a ball into the box here. Nkoto retreats. The 2 Nkoto brothers on the field now. Second game in a row, we've seen both of them on the same pitch. Gabriel whips in the cross. Now, a sprinting clearance coming from Green. Armour trying to get across to Corrie. Corrie puts this back into the path of Green. And gets the cross through the 6-yard box, and just a touch from Halafu, lifting it out of the penalty area on the far side.
Yeah, just that flick just took it away from the Derby player. Just to me, as the touch is helping the ball on its way.
The ball back in, not good enough. Ends up behind Darren Fletcher, watching on from the technical area. Academy football is always entertaining, isn't it? There's always something going on in these under-18s games, Arthur.
Well, the young lads play with no fear, basically, and we've been sort of, for the last couple of years, seen some great games.
Gabriel breaking away here, and he's up to the edge of the penalty area. Just has to check back and then wriggle away from the next challenge that comes in. Gets away from another challenge too. Rooney pirouettes, gets to the byline, slides the cross in, but not enough zip on that to find a teammate. Does not stop chasing though, Kai Rooney. That's a lovely run from Clark as well. Out to Corrie. Back to Clark. Good defending. Everybody's sprinted back to the appropriate position. United have numbers back inside their box. Gabriel dispossessed by the sliding tackle of Casey Gill. $18 minutes to go. United on top. Derby have missed a penalty in this second half. I say they've missed. Derby have had a penalty saved in this second half. Debatable penalty. Undeniably well saved. Gabriel Bearing down on the penalty area again. Right-footed, oh, it's brilliant. Gabriel from the edge of the D, smashes home right-footed and takes his tally against Derby County to 6 for the season. Manchester United 5, Derby 1.
Yeah, same side of the goals that Bradbury's effort went in a few minutes ago. And backing off again, and he's central again. Oh, great strike again, you can't argue with that. I'm saying the Keats went the same side as Bradbury's goal, but a little bit more power and a little bit more height further out as well.
I mean, that's right from the edge of the D, and Jalek is at full stretch. He's not getting anywhere near it. That's a really good goal from Gabriel. High fives from teammates. His second of the game. That's a really good finish. Making a bit of a habit of really good finishes, Gabriel. Derby trailing by 5 goals to 1. A couple of Derby changes as well. Tell you about those. Griffiths has made way. And so has Anthony Doyle. Jai looks to bring that under control in the area, but cleared away by Crawler. Darren Fletcher wants the recovery runs coming from Manchester United here. Derby can't carry that any further. It's a good challenge that goes in on Israel Green.
Yeah, Coulter, they're just chasing back there, getting his toe to the ball. It takes it all the way back to Everton Hughes.
So Doyle and Griffiths have made way on Wookway and Connor onto the field to replace them. Gabriel. Jai. Jai's going to have a go from distance, and that one just rising as it goes over the crossbar, but I've seen a couple of teammates have a crack from distance and decided he wanted in on that action.
Yeah, it can go wide or inside all the time, and that's what creates the problem for the defenders he's playing against.
Crawler waiting inside the 18-yard box to take the goal kick. Meanwhile, United have made change 2. And it's the like-for-like McAvoy for McCormack change. I was maybe expecting when McAvoy picked up that problem with the small of his back, but played an extra 10 minutes or so. McCormack onto the field. Another player that's had a good season, Rafe McCormack.
Yeah, knows that midfield role, gets his foot in, keeps everything ticking over in there, just like McAvoy.
I think the first 45 minutes against Derby at Old Trafford, he was exceptional. McCormack really enjoyed watching that performance. Turn from Connor. Down by Ajayi. McCormack to Halafu. Back to McCormack. Nkoto. McCormack. Nkoto. Derby have got numbers back to defend this latest foray forward from United. United just popping the passes around for fun in midfield at the moment. Difficult for a side when you're trailing 5-1 in the second half like this, Arthur, to keep your levels high, isn't it?
And you've got to keep doing that, as pointed out earlier in the, well, about an hour ago. The work you do early in the game, passing the ball around, tires the opposition out, and you get the benefit of that in the last 20 minutes of the game. I know there's been a lot of changes as well.
Mills intercepts, goes back to Burn Hughes. McCormack. Halafu. Back to Rafe McCormack. Mills. Ben Hughes looking for Mills. Looking for McCormack. Slightly short, but McCormack helps his goalkeeper out. Koto's header to Gabriel. Looks to flick that on to Rooney, but intercepted. Gabriel still chasing. Could be turned over. That's a very clever pass out by Luca Crolla.
Oh, I'm not so sure he meant that, but we'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
Was trying to be charitable.
Just went through his legs, I think. 2 red shirts trying to win the ball back high up the pitch again.
In hindsight, you're probably right, Arthur. He was in Koto's spreading himself, wasn't he, to try and get something on it. Ended up going through his legs. Noah Ajayi bearing down on the penalty area again. Still going. Oh, it's a brilliant run from Noah Ajayi. What a fantastic finish. What a goal that is from the Manchester United winger. Wonderful skill, brilliant finish, 6-1.
He's got that great ability. Once he gets in the box, you don't know which foot he's going to use and which way he's going to go, but he's went that far in there, you thought he's got to shoot sometime, but he's went right into almost into the 6-yard box and poked that home.
The little bit of skill to get in between the two defenders is wonderful. Coming up just here, there, oh yeah, that's brilliant. And it takes 2 players out of the game and finishes low. Brilliant from Noah Ajayi. He's had a great week and a great fortnight. He's made it 6-1 to Manchester United. That's an excellent goal.
Yeah, he's took that right into the box and, as I say, almost into the 6-yard box. He just thought somebody's got to get a foot in somewhere, but he just kept going. Poked it home in the end.
It's turned over by McCormack and Gabriel picks this up. Gabriel looking to get those fast feet working again to the byline. Takes a shot at the near post, cleared away by Derby. And it is hit and hope, really, to get it out of the penalty area. Well, I feel sorry for anybody that's got to do a 2-minute highlight to this, because you've got to get 6 goals, 7 goals in. Good luck. Have you got a favourite of the 6 Manchester United goals that we've had so far, Arthur? It's hard to pick a favourite, isn't it?
The one right on half-time from Ajayi, that put them 3-1 up, was it?
Yeah. So Ajayi again, looking for his hat-trick here. Twisting and turning, just leaves the ball behind on that occasion. Apologises to his teammates in the centre of the penalty area. Halafu still chasing, still hassling and harrying. I think that slaloming run for Ajayi's second is probably aesthetically the one for me.
Every ball that's went in that back of that net is good. It's got the right result. and it keeps them going at the top or near the top of their league.
Certainly no bad finish in the 6. And Koto chasing. Halafu to McCormack. On to Nkoto. Nkoto checks back, gets a left-footed shot in, but that's blocked. McCormack. Out to Nkoto. Gabriel turns away. Gets on the end of this, gets towards the byline. It's a good tackle that goes in. Concedes the corner, but strong from Casey Gill.
Yeah, just looking to get that half yard of space, which enables them to get a shot away.
Oh, it's not a corner. It's come off Gabriel. Halafu to Mills. McCormack. Koto to Nkoto, back to Albert Mills. We're into the final 5 1/4 minutes, but the game is well over, Arthur. And you can sort of tell, can't you, by the way that Manchester United are passing the ball around, more like a training exercise than anything too intense.
Yeah, once both teams make a lot of substitutions, the whole game sort of turns on its head a little bit.
It's a pull from Rafe McCormack. Derby get us back underway. Mills. Well, this result will close the gap at the top of the under-18s Premier League North to Manchester City to a single point until City take on this Derby County side at the weekend. At least until then. Mills out to the left-hand side. Ajayi on a hat-trick. So too is Gabriel. And Koto to Halafu. And Koto again. United in absolutely no rush to get that ball near the penalty area. If it happens, then great. But it is walking speed from Derby now as that ball's played in behind. Gabriel's going to get there. This is a problem for Derby. Gabriel gets it across the line. Sliding in was Rooney, but couldn't make the connection. Cleared away by the Rams.
Yeah, another good piece of play by Gabriel, just crossing that for Rooney there, who's stretching, almost got a touch on it.
Meanwhile, Nkoto's just had an effort that's gone straight down the throat of Jaluk. Palms it down. Was well hit from Nkoto, just straight at the goalkeeper, and then Halafu.
Yeah, good challenge again. Last few minutes of the game, still capable of getting solid challenges in.
Well, he'll be delighted, I think. Darren Fletcher, his side can't have done much more than what they've done. It's a good Wednesday afternoon's work, Arthur.
Yeah, and it keeps them ticking over. That's the main thing. Competition for places there all the time.
It's a good challenge from Crawler. All the way back to Jaluk. Gill, Jaluk. It's a loose pass on the edge of the penalty area, but well won back by Gill. Chance to get forward here with Onwukwe. Up to Taylor. Nibble at his heels from Ajayi. Connor. Back to Jaluk. Blake. Derby have worked themselves into a positive position here. Blake in the penalty area, just gets crowded out of it. Manchester United can bring the ball away.
Yeah, red shots all around him as he's trying to work his way into the box there.
And Koto looking for his brother. Intercepted by Derby. Turn from Onwukwe. Onwukwe dinks a right-footed cross in through the penalty area. Manchester United goal kick with 40 seconds left to play. That'll be about it. Unless the referee decides to play, you know, 4 minutes of added time in a game that's currently at 6-1 with 30 seconds to go off there.
Well, you never know what can happen because the amount of time it took them to get going in the second half, you've just got to be prepared for everything.
We did have a rather extended half-time break. Good interception. And Koto chasing after it, gets there.
Yeah, he's done well there, digging that one out.
Gabriel. Into stoppage time. And Koto to McCormack. And Koto back to Mills. It's a clever pass out to the right-hand side. Both Nkoto brothers on the edge of the penalty area. Halafu there as well. Mills on halfway. Well, the referee is playing at least a minute, isn't he?
Yeah, he's still got to keep doing the right things. Control, pass and move the opposition around.
Well, United haven't stopped doing that, have they? They've been super professional in the way they've gone about it, even though they are leading by 5 with seconds of the game left to go. It's an impressive performance, Arthur.
Yeah, right up to, well, we're in the 92nd minute now. From the word go, Derby had a spell in the first half, but United overcame that, and the second half has been just like the first.
It's a good interception from Armour, helped back to the goalkeeper by Watson. Watson. Footed, gets it away. Gabriel lurking, but just kept away from him. Connor plays the pass out to the right-hand side. Corrie can't get there. Manchester United throw it. And Koto. Two goals each for Noah Ajayi, Gabriel, Louis Bradbury. Really good performances across the pitch as well from all of these Manchester United youngsters. Kai Rooney, with Wayne Rooney watching on, looking to get Manchester United forward again.
Again, striving to get to that dead ball line. if nothing comes from a cross, you get a corner in your favour, which went his way there.
Well, the referee does bring the game to a close after 3 minutes of stoppage time, and Manchester United have beaten Derby County by 6 goals to 1. 2 goals each for Bradbury, Gabriel and Ajayi. Manchester United just too good for Derby County over the course of this game. Despite themselves getting them back level in the first half, Manchester United somewhat ran away with it as the game went on. Full time at the Carrington Training Centre, Manchester United 6, Derby County 1.